Yeah, that's a little better. What's up, Jace? You got it in first today. Clint's here. What's up? Doing well, doing well. Live long and prosper, Mr. Taylor. What is up, guys? This is the piece we started on yesterday. Figured I'd pick it up again and see what this big old thing's about. Had to draw my tip in anyways, so I figured why not try to test it and see what we can do with this whole thing. What's up, y'all? Hello, hello. We are just getting started this evening. Working a piece of coral. Trying to be delicate with it, yet a little firm. Setting up some platforms. Making an arrowhead is what we're doing here. Making an arrowhead is what is on the agenda. I don't know what kind yet, but it shall be a kind for sure. There we go. That was really pretty. It's kind of clearing right across the face there. Trying to get this thing thinned. See if we can't set something up right about in through here. Alright. I'm a little iffy on it. So, isolated it a little more. There we go. That can be caught from the other side very easily. As long as we get it thinned out in the middle, that's all we care about. Come on now. There we go. Now I'll clean that up in a minute. Let me go ahead and catch it from this side. I think I should be able to do that pretty easily, pretty handily, and we certainly were. Couple things that we need to do here. First is to go ahead and strike in this side. Ooh, I don't like that platform. Oh, that's better. The angle is a little off. This will probably hinge out. Actually, let me go ahead and take it from this direction first, and then do the other direction. I think that'll be safer. In fact, I could just do one strike here. Instead of two. Might be what I need to do. Set this up a little bit and wallop it. There we go. That's what we're looking for. Yep. Just like that. And strike one more platform here. There we go, that's it. Took a little extra isolating. We can catch this hinge from this side pretty easily. Should be able to. Yeah, pretty easily. Took me a second to hit it though. Alright, we're rocking and rolling. I'd say this piece is already about thin enough. I mean, there's not much reason to go thinner here, I wouldn't say, as I proceed to do just that. I'm stubborn, what can I say? I'm very stubborn. Just a little know-nothing flakes, I guess, will do the job here. There we are. Yep. Okay. I think I need to strike back into this face to even it out a little bit. Abbey. I'd say we're looking pretty good, fellas. That is what I'd say. And the big question is, again, what do I make? Part of me wants to make a big fat Abbey. I could do a big clay point, but nah. Big Abbey would be killer out of this. It's already got the shape for it. I could go Pickwick, obviously. I could go Notch Away here. Let's see. Eating fried. Oh, goodness. But I like the thinness. I think the thinness is good for how wide it is. I don't really need to push that. I could, don't get me wrong, but there's just no sense in it. Apart from cleaning up the edges. I think trying for a little Abbey point would be pretty doggone sweet. That's what I'm thinking. Boy, that little exposed coral there is tough. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Abbey here. Let me go ahead and take a smaller bopper. Finish up the edges. Just with a little loving. But an Abbey point can keep this shape, and I don't really have to, or first stage Abbey, I should say. Later stage Abbeys wouldn't be like this, but I have seen some fairly large, and I've had some fairly large first stage Abbeys before. Unique little point, to say the least. Alright. We're mostly cleared up, honestly. Apart from a little fooling around with the tip. I'd say we're doing alright. Okay. Uh-oh, first ambulance of the night. Who's keeping tally? Who's keeping tally? Okay. Might as well go ahead and make it a fairly elongated wing here. No reason not to, I don't suppose. Yep. So flatten out some of the edges. That'll come out in a minute. The cool thing about an Abbey is you just get the shape and you're practically done. I mean, there's not much else to it. It's a pretty neat little point. Actually, I am kind of doing a Notch Away now that I look at it. But I'm gonna try my best to make it look Abbey-ish. Already, I think it's looking Abbey-ish. Go ahead and start the other side. Other side's much thicker. This is the side that's not going to be fun to work. Let's see. Antenna here. A little bit of a braiding there. I don't know what's funnier than 24, 25. That's right. Really is nothing funnier than that. It's hard to beat a good old 25 SpongeBob joke. Ooh, this is gonna be nice. Okay, had to do and throw in a little more force than usual on a couple of those, but you gotta do what you gotta do, right? Uh-oh. That's more like it. I'll straighten that out in a minute. Pressure flake that out. And already, yeah, I had to raise that up too much. Either I raise this side up, didn't realize how cattywampus that was. I mean, if I do that, I just have to bop this side a little more. Which, I mean, I can do. I'd still rather, that's gonna be a lot of bopping, goodness gracious. I draw it in like that. Let me see. Good news is tip is in a fairly good spot, but like everything else is not super amazing. Huh. So I got a decision. Either I can wipe this away, which I don't want to have to do, or I can just rewire this whole point, which is about what I'm thinking I'm gonna have to do. I didn't realize it was that far off. Like, it's doable, but it's gonna take some adjusting. Either that or I'll draw this in. That makes it a little better. Let's try to go for it. Let's swing for the fences here. All right. I'm gonna extend this. There's my Allen wrench. I'm gonna extend this little pressure flaker. I think we're back on track. I just was looking at the base wrong. Let's go right about there. And we'll sharpen this up a tad. All right, now we can get back to business and check out what we're working with. To quote Mr. Sam Sulek. Let's see what we're working with here. All right, a little better, a little better. Could be worse. Certainly could be worse. What's up, Corbin? Oh, there's another ambulance. Goodness gracious. Working some coral today. Yeah, I'm noticing that one of the differences between an Abbey and a Wassissa is that it'll have a curved inlet here. Not something I was actually expecting. But you know, when you make them, you actually learn some stuff as you make them. Like, oh, that goes there, and this does this, and this does this. This is gonna be a wide Abbey point. I mean, a wide one. There we go. I like the look of that for the base. That looks pretty solid. If we can mimic that on the other side, we'd be doing all right. Let's see what we can't do here. Yeah, this side of the stone's being weird, but it worked out. It worked out. See if we can't go a little further on this face. There we are. That was a good one. Okay, go a little further on this side. Try to get this thing close as perfect as I can. Definitely gonna have to do some adjusting towards the tip and along one of the faces, but not too shabby. I'd say we're doing okay. What's up, y'all? Where's the cheese? Ain't got any cheese, man. Yeah, gonna have to draw this other side in quite a bit. Quite a doggone bit. But you gotta do what you gotta do, right? It'll make the point more symmetrical, no doubt. It'll lighten the piece. I don't like this bopper. That's why. Yeah, I don't like that one. Where's my other one I was using? I know it's down here. Where's it at? I was using it earlier. It's not this one. Oh, come on. I had it earlier. Is it under me? Where's it at? Where's it at? Under here. I'm missing a bopper. Oh, right here. All right. I was like, am I going crazy? That's more like it. See, yeah. I got a little hinge, and immediately I'm like, oh, that didn't feel right. So I knew I needed to switch boppers, and that cleared out most of it there. I'm gonna have to work my way through that one. Anyways, getting it thinner, I guess. Just a matter if it'll hold up under all the pressure we're putting through here. Yeah. This is just all part of symmetry correction. Gots to do it. Gots to get that symmetry down pat. Luckily, we're getting to keep our width though, so not hurting. Now, or at least width towards the base. And that's really what's most important, is your total width, because that the wider it is, the better proportions. Oh man, this is one of the little critter spots that is gonna be funky. Yeah, I knew it'd be weird. I think what I'm gonna do, funny enough, is that what I want to do? Goodness, the proportions are so. I gotta fix it. It's pretty brutal. get the symmetry back right before I can do anything crazy. There's always been a little heat fracture here. I'm just hoping that that doesn't cause us some problems. Is all. About to find out. Well, it sure wants to. It says, look at me, look at me. Good news is, I think our symmetry is back on track. It's not necessarily perfect at this second, but it's back on track. And I will take little improvements. Actually, looking pretty good. Oh my gut is telling me to do something. I know I probably shouldn't. But I'm very much glad that I did. Whew, that came out nice. Oh, come on. Don't do me like this. No, come on. That's the only little spot there that's... Of course. It's not like a deal or nothing, but... I don't know, it's frustrating. Just a single crusty spot on this whole piece. And it's like, yep, right here at the end, I don't want to give you the perfect flake that you're looking for. It's like, yeah, not even a big deal, but yeah, I mean, you can't even see it along the side, but I don't know, it's frustrating to me. Just a little frustrating. Now we gotta see if this area up here is gonna hold up. Very well may not. There we are. Well, it did all right. Didn't do too awful bad. We'll take it. Sweet. right, she's coming together. She is sure enough coming together. Sure enough, sure enough. Let me sharpen this again. Take my jacket off. Getting a little bit warm here. Sorry, I'm not focusing on the comments too much tonight. Forgive me. But anyways, I'll take a second look to see who's on. We got Tommy Anderson on, Tommy Taylor's on, Corbin's on, Menorima apparently is on. Who else we got? Where's Hoosier and Ralph and Mason and John? And are they hiding in the background? Where are you at? Bro, Brennan's here. Thomas is here. Mason is definitely here. Okay. All right. Marty's here. Okay. Mr. Ryder is here. Dude, what's going on? All right. So we do got a nice little group tonight. On my last two videos, Ralph commented, "Oh, I missed the stream again." And it would be like right after I finished streaming. I don't know if he gets the notification late or if he's busy, but it's tough stuff. Alright, that side's looking pretty solid. This side, again, needs some more TLC. Especially up towards here. Anyways, let me check the comments. Corbin, Biggie, Elizabeth. Alright. Flip back, and I think this will about conclude our symmetry problems here. That's what I get not brushing my pad off. Dadgummit. It's my own fault. It's not too bad. Yeah, this is around that cruddy area. I knew that would be a pain to deal with. Man. It just seems like something that ought to take right there. This is gonna peel off most likely. Yeah, I'm gonna sharpen it. This is gonna be done. And it won't work out, but I mean, at least I can say I tried, you know? Anyways, we move on. Trying to get this thing perfect. Or at least close to it. Yeah, I like that base a lot better. That looks sweet. Still need to draw this side in another hair. Symmetry doings is no joke. Takes a lot of time, a lot of looking, a lot of making sure. Oh boy, we're on that seam now. Oh boy. Ooh. If I can keep that in there, that'll be so much added character. Honestly, that much needed to come off anyways. Tragically. So it works out. Shake the flakes off. Whew. All right, I think we finally got our symmetry right after like an hour. This is crazy to think about. All right, symmetry looks good. That's what I was testing there. All right. Now to do final touches. Oh, thank goodness. So this point has probably taken us about 2 hours to make so far. What's up, Tomlinson? This thing's gonna be sweet. This is not gonna be a run-of-the-mill point, that's for sure. Especially if I can catch that a little later. All right, let's see what we can accomplish here. This is that tricky area. Okay, come back on this side. And just do some minor flaking here. Long time coming on this point here. Goodness. A long time coming. Oh, I finally caught it. Thank goodness. That's the only bad spot on this whole point. And I just caught it. Let's go. Literally the only bad spot I could see, and I just caught it. That's awesome. I played my cards right. I had to take the itty bitty flakes off the other face first to even have a chance at that. But it works out. All right, that side's done, or that edge. I can get my language right here. All right, sip of Mountain Dew. Man, already almost 500 likes. Thanks, guys. All right. Again, not perfect, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, there are a couple that I kind of want to take. But it's supposed to have a 4-way bevel. It's supposed to be rather thick on that side, so let me just stop myself right there. Abbeys are supposed to have a 4-way bevel. Do not mess that up. Jake. Okay. I still think we're doing all right. Should be at least. So we got some pinhead coral that's heated from my buddy John. Making a big old fat wide abbey point. Yeah, that looks pretty solid to me. That looks like a doggone doozy. I think she's done, folks. Oh man, it's crazy you can say that. Working on this one for a while. Yep. Yeah, this one's nice here. Oh boy. This is a nice one. A nice archaic knife out of some coral. Over 3 inches. 3 1/16 by a little under 4 1/2. That is a doggone stud. Goodness gracious. Is she translucent? Yeah, she's got a little bit of lucence to her. Yeah, this is a monster. A monster Abbey Point. Marshall acts like it's time to go or something. So why don't you guys, well, I don't know, I guess you can see it fine enough here. The lighting kind of stinks, but I don't know where the lighting would be best. It's just my phone lighting, but it's pretty brutal. Let me get, tell you what, I'm about to sell this piece, but as I go get a light, I'm just gonna hold it over. I don't want to show you everything I got here. I'll explain the new rules of buying an Arrowhead, as Marshall was just absolutely wagging his tail. All right, this will take about a minute. So we've been having some issues. We've been having some issues with a lot of bots trying to buy my points here. So I've come up with a way that maybe I can bypass that, or hopefully bypass it. Let me see, which light do I want? I want to keep that one in there, and I need this janky old one here. Yeah, if I can get to it. So the way that we're going to do it is I'm going to name a price that I think is what I think the point's worth. And if nobody wants it at that price, I'll lower the price. And if somebody wants it at that price, then, and they're the only one, they can have it. But you've been a bot the whole time. But if there are more, come on, Marsh. If there are more than one, if there's more than one person who wants it at that price, say that there's 3, then I'll make sure first that all 3 of them are actual legit bidders. And then I'll allow for a mini bidding war with small increments, because again, it'll be going for more than what I feel like it'd be worth at that point. But that way, we weed out all the bots. We weed out all the bots. That's funny. Got my janky old light here. Let me see if I can't get it set up. Oh goodness, I hate this light so much. Okay. Bear with me here. Come on, light. There we are. There we go. Does that not look so good right there? It does. All right, let me get situated here. Oh, this back on the charger. So much brighter in here now. Get this fan off of me. And let me take a peek at this point here. So, again, got some translucence. A little more than I was thinking. It's Florida coral, over 3-inch wide, 4.5-inch tall. Abbey point that has a 4-way bevel. Perfect, I think, for the width. Lots of little polyps, a few transitions in color, a little red there, I guess. Definitely one of my nicer points I've made. Not like super duper crazy, but I'd say pretty crazy. You know, for an Abbey point, it might be one of my better Abbey points. So, I'm thinking, I don't know. It really is a good one. I really do like it. That would fit in a case super nice. I'm thinking 120. 120 is kind of what I would value it at. And so if that is a price that you're comfortable with, just say yes. And if there are multiple people who say yes, then we'll have to do a little bidding war just with the people who are comfortable with it. So 120. All right, we got Tommy Anderson. You take it for that for sure. I'm gonna send you something anyways, Johnny boy. Don't worry about it. Now Daniel Fertig, I don't know if I've seen you before. Now Wash Show for the official, I haven't seen you before either. I'm gonna go with Tommy and Johnny Boy Harris. If you want to get in on the bid, I'm not gonna stop you. But you're broke from Xmas shopping? Where you been at? Staying out tonight? Hey, no problem, no problem. All right, so we got Tommy Anderson for sure. Johnny Boy Harris might just be saying that, maybe. Tommy Taylor's in as well. Uh-oh. Oh, man. Tommy Anderson thought he was off the hook. And, oh, man. Hey, I feel you. I feel you. Dogma +5. Plus whatever you think, Dogma. It's going to be people I trust, so it could be $1, but like at the very least $1. You know what I mean? So it doesn't have to be 5. It can be whatever, but as long as it's the people who are in it. So we got Tommy T and Tommy A. Tommy T and Tommy A. I might actually like this side better. All right. Dogma, you going to stay out on this one? If so, that's perfectly fine. No, you will buy. No, you'll buy it 120. No, Johnny Boy Harris, you're you're jumping the gun just a hair. But I tell you what, when we start the bidding war, I'll honor the 120. Okay, all right. Well, I guess we'll just start. Okay. And I don't, it doesn't need to go high. So Johnny Harris at 126. I got Dogma and Tommy at 130, but I got Tommy first at 130. So Dogma, if you want to beat him out, you can do 131. But nonetheless, yeah, I do some lives on here. I started 2-3 months ago. I really enjoyed it. Just got your Georgetown. Oh, sweet. Oh, now I don't know. I don't know if you're. There's a Gulf Coast Knapping Supply on Facebook, and that's not me. He actually started the Facebook page after, like a couple months after I started this one. But, I'm not gonna. It's close, but I don't. I'm not gonna start a Gulf Coast Knapping, seller page or product or whatever. So. All right, so I think I got Tommy Taylor at 130. Dogma, I see your 130 bid. He beat you out. So right now, 130, is that going to do it? Now we can weed out all these extra bids, right? Because we only got 2 to 3 people in it. So, no, that's not my Facebook page at all, Tradbo. No, it never has been. And that's why I was kind of like, when I first saw it. But no, that's not me. That's not me at all. So all right, I think Tommy Taylor is gonna get it at 130. Pretty sure. Yeah, no, that's not me, Chief. No, that's never been me, buddy. No, never been me. Like I said, all right, yeah, Tommy Taylor wins it. Tommy Taylor wins it. It's been long enough. Thanks for everybody who bid, for sure. Y'all are awesome. Tommy, this is a smoker. This is super wide, huge point. You're going to see the polyps in there like crazy. Dude, what a sick Abbey point. Oh, man, that's so classic, too. Oh, man. Yeah, so, sweet. Oh, man, that's so cool. I actually really, really like that one. Man, it is what it is. It is what it is. Tommy, you get a doggone smoker. Put that over there, and I gotta sign it. Tommy, you're a flint napper as well, right? Let me get all the little cruddy spots out. Don't want it to be too fragile, but dang it, now I want to keep that piece for Hernando. Crud. I gotta send you something. I'm gonna send you something extra though. There's this little PB&J peat, but it's not heated. There's no sense in All right, this is a broke preform. I'll send you this one. Well, maybe I won't. Actually, maybe I will. Basically a Dalton point already. Yeah, I'm sending that one too. So you get 2 of them. That's sweet. All right. Anyways. Money sent. Oh, sweet. I got my do not disturb on here. Because last time, I keep getting these calls, and then y'all say, oh, there's no audio. And I just don't want, I don't want to be interrupted by calls, so I kind of turned all that off. But I trusted you either way. Yeah, I'm going to send you that little it's nothing crazy, but I mean, it's something, right? Marshall, what you doing, huh? What you doing, Bob? Go over there and lay down, son. Let me see here. I am glad I got this light back, but I still hate the light. I hate it. All right, I'm saving this piece for a ultra nice freeform. I wanted to keep this one, John, because of how doggone cool it was. But like, because it looks so cool, right? But it would be cooler if I made a point from it, so. And I know that's what you want to see. So this is what this looked like. John Harris sent me this box, and he sent me this just oblong, and I took some flakes here, oblong piece of coral. And doggone it if this flake ain't probably 5 inches or so. 5 3/8, which could make a point. But I want to see if I can't do something with this. See if it isn't consistent all the way through. By the way, thanks Tommy for your bid. I really that'll make a good Waller knife. That'll make an excellent Waller knife. I'm about to make a Waller knife from that. I should have made a Waller knife from the. Actually, I couldn't have. But this one I want to. Where's my pressure flaker at? Back here. Where's my pad at? Right here. This is an actual point style. In my region. They take a long flake like this and they notch it. Generally it's raw, so we're just going to pretend like this is raw coral here. And they literally just notch it on both sides. Now the other side is going to be the tricky side. For sure. But usually they leave the bulb of percussion on here, which we're doing. This is going to be the tricky side here. Oh, that actually worked. I was able to clip a little bit there. Tommy Anderson with a 5, dude. Azareth, where you been, man? Welcome in. Too long of a video? Hey, you can click off, David. There's a square dollar sign. Excuse me. Oh, man. I didn't know all that. But thank you, Tommy. Dude. You did it yesterday, I think. I want to say. I got to try to clip this edge. And sometimes, because that's so steep, you can clip that itself. In this case, I did. But thanks, Tommy. Thanks, Mr. Anderson. It is about time for a Mountain Dew restock. I got the one I got now, but gotta go to the store tomorrow. This dog here of mine just eats and eats and eats. And so basically, this Waller knife is like, sometimes they're left kind of undone along the edge where there's no real pressure work done. But when there is, it's always on one face and on one side. So one face, one side. So it's fairly easy to do. So we get our notch. It's always fairly crude back here. Then generally speaking, you have it done on the side that's flat. So you have usually it's actually fairly fine work. You can see I'm clipping quite a bit there. But this is how many of them looked. Mr. John Harris can attest to it. There we go. Just a straight up Waller knife. Straight up Waller knife. Oh, Corbin, I saw your donate. Dude, that's awesome, dude. Thank you, man. You and Tommy. Straight up Waller knife. Oh yeah. You have several long flakes like that laying around everywhere and using to open bar. Oh yeah. And then the Wallers are very distinct for having this. In fact, where's my book at? Where's my book? I know it's in the book. It's got to be in the book. Where's the book? Dadgummit, where's the book? I want the book. Give me the book. Where is the book? I have it. I know. I bet you it's inside. Y'all better bear with me here. I'm going to lay that right there. I'm going to find it. I got a couple books, but... Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry, Mike. Hold on. Let me see. Actually, this is one of them. This is the one. This is the book I didn't show. Let me make sure it's got it here. Yeah, see, I'm not stupid. I'm not stupid. A Waller knife is a literal point type in the Deep South that has notches, just like that, off of a flake. Most of the time flaked on one side, if at all. This one is just the spare, removal flake. Over here, it's got chipping on it. This one looks like it's chipped all the way around. This one's chipped here. This one's chipped all the way around. This one is probably chipped all the way around. These two are just on one face, or one side. One face and one side. So, yeah, it's a point type. You best believe. So yeah. Paleo used for drywall. Yeah, that's right, dude. This is sharp as all get out. This is like uber sharp. Like uber duber sharp. I don't even know what I kind of want to test it on some PVC pipe, but I know I shouldn't. Like it just, even with the thick, it just cuts right through it. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, it just, even with that thick area, just cut right through it. Tommy donated $5, so Tommy, I'm giving this to you. You're welcome. I just got to remember to do it. Tommy Anderson, that is. Tommy Taylor. I put this little preform in there. All right, back to business. Back to business. Always wonder how. Somebody just pulled in the driveway out there. In fact, let me go see who it was. Then I'm gonna finish this bopping this piece of coral. Good boy, all right, down. Good job. Oh, I totally forgot about this. Man, I might as well finish it up. It's a shown up preform. I guess I just never fooled around with. It's a big old fat Tallahassee Savannah River. Tradbo, you were just asking about me working some Tallahassee, so let me see if I can finish this up here. Then I'll get back to that coral. I will, don't worry. Anyways, I'm not selling that. That's you, brother. Take the knife, Jake. Oh no, no. Tommy's getting out. It's just it's just normal. I do remember you, Andre. What's up, brother? Sweet tea, I heard Jake. No, so Mountain Dew tonight. Diet Mountain Dew tonight. The big 2 liter. Hold on, man. Dude, that honestly, that is a killer knife. That thing can show enough cut. Show enough cut. Yeah, let me see if I can't finish this one. I need my fan again, unfortunately. Oh, that's cold. Amazing. Jared. Read Corbin's donation. Oh, man. Dude, you didn't have to donate, man. Let me go back and read it. Oh, goodness. How did I miss that, Corbin? How did I miss that, man? Oh, man. I should have read that way earlier. That burn it. Several long. Dude, that's hilarious. That is hilarious. No, I didn't know it was a transgression against God's law. I had no idea. Zero clue. However, I don't know if they necessarily had socks back then, so maybe I can get away with it. We are under the law of grace, aren't we, Jared? Yeah. I'm putting my jacket back on. Oh, that's cold. Oh, that's that's freezing cold. Whew. Yeah, we're under the law of grace, I think. In 2 kinds. I thought clothes review was more than. Oh, dude, no problem. No problem. Man, thank you guys. Mike Mason, you know how the NATO said it'd be cleaner trucks. Pull out the. Who'd have thought? Dude, that's awesome. Azra, dude, what is. Gotta help as able, my guy. Keep doing what you. Man, that's awesome. I don't think anybody's ever donated Canadian bucks. Who knows the translation? I don't care, but that's cool. Dude, thanks, man. An extra spot. Ooh. Buck or Hoosier, speak up. For Buck? Was it Buck or Hoosier speak? Oh, I don't know what that's referencing. If you're referencing the point, it's going to you. I might be behind on something. Dude, oh, man. Well, thanks, Azra. Thanks, dude. That's really cool. That's really cool. Thanks so much. We got to finish this point. Tradbo, where you at? Tradbo, I know you were on here earlier. $10.77. Oh, no way. So it's kind of the opposite of euros then. That's still really cool though. It's a full tank of gas these days. Or full tank. A full gallon. I'll take that. I only ever do it Monopoly. Ha! Monopoly? That's funny. Park Place. Brooklyn Ave or whatever. You know, McDonald's had their little thingamabobba-majigger or whatever with the Monopoly. I guess it was a few months ago now. It was a while ago. Me and Mom, when I was in high school, I think well, I don't know when. But anyways, I just remember maybe I had to take her to work at some point. Anyway, she always stopped to get a McDonald's tea. That smacked me right in the glasses. I'm talking a hard smack. These things pay for themselves. I'm telling you. I bet you there's an indent in there. There's so many indents in this stone, these glasses. I mean, yeah. Anyway, we used to go to McDonald's and play that all the time. Did you ever see that video where somebody actually faked winning and then they tried to steal the little thing from them in a McDonald's? Oh, I want a car or something. And oh, no way, let me see it. And anyways, just run out of there. It's like, I think we got you on camera stealing it, but either way. That might actually be the new way to catch thieves today. Is whenever you find them in a McDonald's, pull out a McDonald's ticket that says you just want a brand new truck, and then see if they try to steal it and run off with it. Glasses are better than a safety squint. Oh, you better believe. You best believe it is. Anyways, that would be a good method though. Catch them in a McDonald's, be like, oh yeah, I just want a truck. And it's not like their face will be showing on the cameras. Like you'll see the vehicle they're driving. That's a great way to catch a criminal right there. Just saying. I can actually see a hazy spot in my glasses where that thing hit. That is wild. Most I've ever won from that is like an ice cream cone. But McDonald's does have pretty good ice cream cones. Cash the other day. Oh, no way. No way. The regulars in the chat. Oh yeah, everybody's awesome. Everybody's amazing. With the exception of a few bots. And apparently I found out today that Hoosier's a bot. Because he outright told me. So, yeah. Hoosier's just, he's the worst of us, I tell you. He's just awful. That's a joke, guys. Hey, he did write in there he was a bot. Although I have talked with him on the phone. He doesn't sound, the AI is getting pretty good these days, though. And he did say he knew how to work ChatGPT, so. Might want to be cautious of Hoosier. Might want to be a little cautious. Just a little. I'm joking. My son's AI voice was good too. Oh yeah, it's pretty sporty. Pretty sporty if you ask me. That's what they did tell me. Oh boy. The last time I went camping, I found a campsite, tons of tools. Oh man, that's gotta be so fun. So much fun. Oh, that got me. Come on. I don't know if I can traverse these little low spots. I doubt it. It's gonna hinge. It's gonna hinge on me. Which means I gotta go low. If it goes low, I'll go lower. The OGs will know what that's from. I'll go lower. Forget the dude's name. Y'all would know him. 6-year sub. Colton, dude. Oh, man. Everybody in the chat, give it up for Mr. Colton Keziah. I guess it's how I always say Kizza. Give it up for Mr. Colton. Dude, what's going on, man? Colton's my buddy. What's up, Chief? Dude, what you been doing, son? Probably been up to no good. Shooting archery or something. You said it right, Keziah? All right. Yeah, everybody give it up for Mr. Keziah. Let's go. Unless I said that wrong. Keziah. Or Kazah. It's one of them. Dude, Colton's my buddy. Playing guitar, hanging around. Actually just started reading the Bible for the first time. Had some questions. Dude, flip them on out here, Colton. Flip them on out here. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm not going to turn down a Bible question. Keziah. All right. Yes, sir. Dude, that's awesome, Colton. And I did get your message. I thought I responded, but I guess I didn't. But to answer your question from the messenger, yes, I am. Greatest book ever, absolutely. And if you disagree this is the greatest book ever, you're still welcome in the chat. No problem, Marty. No problem. We shall see you when we see you. Yeah, it's gonna be a little pain. Maybe not. Maybe not. Funny enough, I'm not a pastor. I'm just a teacher. Yeah, I'm not qualified to be a pastor. I'm not married. I don't have a child. But I went to school at Faulkner University, Montgomery, Alabama, and I went for marine biology, and then switched it to pre-med for pharmacy. After the first year, I was like, I don't really know about this. I was already Christian, but anyways, I filled in a little church nearby, and somebody came up after me and was like, what are you doing? I'm like, well, I'm in marine biology. He was like, oh, do you like it? I'm like, no, not at all. I blame the teacher. You know, that's typical college guys. I blame the teacher. He's a bad teacher. Partly a lack of studying, a lack of interest in the class. Anyways, he was like, you should pursue ministry, man. Dude, it was really tough, a really hard road ahead, but I did it. And I'm glad that I did. So I spent 4.5 years there, then moved to where I'm at and been doing it since. Some of y'all never knew that about me. Trying to see what I want to be when I grow up and stuff. I'm like, dude, you never know. You never know. I will say it's one of those that you definitely want to spend some time thinking about it, dwelling on it, and already, you're not going to be perfect whenever you get started in anything, but Everybody's got to get started somewhere. Absolutely. Christian denominations among us. How did you become? Later buckskin, trying to ask for them. Later buck, I'll start raised. Pentecostal. Coolest person in the Bible. Later more. Explain, loving and knowing. Here as well. Protestant here. What personal ask what religion I am? No, not at all. Answer is like, who's your Protestant? Just kind of Anglican. I got a buddy who's Anglican. Definitely not Catholic. God is all loving and all knowing. I mean that's a good question. If God is all loving and all knowing, isn't He sending me to hell? Well, that is predicated upon what you do with Jesus Christ. If none of us turn our face to Christ, then of course we're all doomed, because God is by nature just, and so He can't just let an itty bitty little sin or transgression against Him slide. If you commit a sin against my dog, it's not a big deal. If I slap my dog in the face, who cares? But if I slap the President of the United States, okay, now we're talking like some jail time. But if you slap like the God of the universe in the face, like there are divine, eternal ramifications for it. And so if God is just, then sin has to go punished. That's to discuss a proposition. Sure. Recognize the obsidian. Free choice, yeah. Did the army at the fought time. Yeah, became a firefighter. Sweet. Yeah, things do change. Yeah, the modern concept did come from Dante's Inferno, but the Bible does talk, mostly it's the Greek word Hades, which is in reference to after one dies. But usually when it's talking about hell, it's generally the word for punishment. Eternally. Personally, if He knows, to make midnight. Like that. No, I'm definitely not a Calvinist. A Calvinist would have a different answer for that. I personally believe He knows what it. Yeah, of course. Yeah, He sent His Son. He offered a way of escape. But He's not. What do you mean He's not? He's offered grace to all, buddy. I will say that the best trick is making you believe. Well, it definitely goes back to the garden there. Not bad. All right, hey, welcome in. I disagree with some of the Mormon theology for sure, but of course I respect your adoration in your faith. Given and you have to. We say the forgiveness of Jesus, absolutely. Starting to talk about expand beyond. Just starting to talk. Nice sandals, dude. Thank you. Gospel, of course, means good news. There's no gospel, good news without bad news, which is we're dead in sin. But there's really no understanding of bad news unless you understand the God of the Bible. Raised Anglican. Roman Catholic, Southern Baptist. Shoot, you're in everything then, huh? You're literally on every spectrum. One side, the other side, and in the middle. Check the Muslim religion. I know a lot about it. I do not agree with it. She showed himself. How's that my fault? I'm agnostic, but if He showed Himself. What are you looking for? What are you looking for Him to do? I do believe in God. That's right. Yep. So many believers. Yes. It's time, perhaps. For normalcy. Absolutely, Colton. Dude, all because of you, man. 157 religion over here. Oh boy. Why you wearing socks? Don't you judge me, boy. I'm joking. No, cause my feet is to get cold, and I don't want to wear like normal shoes, cause then the flakes will get in my feet. But mostly because my feet is to be cold. If I didn't wear them. All right, I'm gonna have to pay attention to my stone here, but I'm gonna look up from time to time. See what's going on. All right, side looked pretty decent, I'd say. People see my dog, yeah. They better have it 12 years looking at it really. Even the not so great ones. It's a hefty endeavor. Christianity alone. Funny enough, there are a lot of statistics that say 40,000, but generally what they do is they band together a lot of, in those articles, at least what I've seen, Thomas, and I could be mistaken, but it seems as if they band together, if you have a Catholic church, which I'm not Catholic, but if they have a Catholic church in this city in Europe and in this city, they label them as two different religions. Seemingly you have around 40 to 50 dominant denominations, so to speak, around the U.S. I would wager to say that there's certainly thousands in the different variations and types, possibly in the tens of thousands. But I know that of like the very subtypes of subtypes. Like you have Presbyterian, but then you have like however many Presbyterians, like Lutherans, that many Lutherans, Pentecostals, you have this kind of, you have Trinitarian, Unitarian, you have, there's just all different kinds. Yeah, it's an interesting study to look into for sure. Good night, all. Hey, no problem. Thanks, Jared. Dude, thanks for your little donation earlier. That was really sweet of you. And same thing for Azareth, too. Parts weren't even the points where they disagreed. Most of where they agreed. Yeah, funny enough, many of them agree, but it's in the very minute details that you see, oh, shoot, they don't agree at all. But a lot of it's very similar sounding. A bunch of second... I met two believers that believe the same thing. Exactly the same thing, like exhaustively. I would agree. What type of Christian? Jehovah's Witness. I gotcha. I would disagree with Jehovah's Witnesses. Corbin, obviously I respect you as a person, but I think we have a little different view of Christ. Christ and the Trinity. This socks or sandals is crazy, bro. Jacob version, everyone's supposed to expose his bare feet. I've done it often, especially in the summer. Especially in the summer. All right, let's get this point round up. And then I gotta take a couple more whacks on that coral and I'll be done. I gotta do bitting again, probably whenever I finish this up. Ooh, that one smacked my glasses straight on. I mean, straight on. There we are, that's what I was looking for. And lickety split, just like that. This point is done. All right, I'm putting a price tag of $80. Who wants it? Just say yes if you want it. And then we'll do a little bidding if it needs to go higher. I don't think it ought to, but anyway, it's just a normal old Tallahassee point. It's pretty cool though. Let me see. I don't know if it's translucent or not. Yeah, it's translucent. What am I talking about? What am I talking about? Yeah. Okay. It's nothing crazy. I mean, all right, we got Corbin. We got Andre. Andre, you got PayPal? And if you bid, then I can't remember if last time I want to say last time you bailed out, I want to say. I can't remember. But if you're getting a little bit more, you got to be able to pay. Let's see. It's like 5 inches. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna lower it down to 70. I know some of y'all already got in at 85, but like I don't know. I'm gonna lower it to 70 because like I don't know. Like it's cool, but all right. So who's in at 70? What do we got? I know Corbin's in at 70. Randy, no, Randy, we don't. You want me? No. So we got Corbin. One of the bib, my phone died. All right, well, we shall see. We shall see. All right, Corbin put 75. All right, I'll tell you what. We'll do a bid between thank you for timing him out, Tommy. I tell you what. We're gonna do a small. It may not even go very far. Little bidding war between Andre and Corbin. But because it's going to start at 75, because that was the last one I saw Corbin bid. It's going to start at 75. Now, if you get in the bidding war and then towards the end you bail out, give it to Andre. Give it to Corbin. Oh boy. All right, here we go. No, we got one of you guys needs to get it. All right. Worth a lot more. Corbin, that stuff's hard today. Yeah, it is pretty tough to nap. Heading out. All right, we'll see you, Colton. One about hey, no problem. All right, if Corbin and Andre keep. Oh. All right. Well, all right, who wants it for 60 then? Because I mean, you said you'll take it for 75 if they don't. I just said 60, plebius, so you're the first one, so I'll give it to you for 60. How about that? Ha ha ha. All right, so you win, Bassett. Ha ha. $60. It'll work. It's just an old towel I had a point. Nothing crazy. What else can I throw in there? Throw a little flake maybe. A little flake of some kind. A little flaky flake. Dogma says 65. No. I done told him. I done told him. I'm telling you, Hoosier. I'm telling you, it's crazy. That's why I'm trying to do his check. Oh, see, I can do a check, Corbin. I could do a check. I do a check with Tommy, but anyways, I kind of already said I'd give it to oh crud, where's he at? To Plebius. You haven't sent yet? Well, Corbin, I know you're saying give it to him. So what were you at, Corbin? What was your bid? If you want to send a check, background check. If you want to send a check, either or. All right, all this back and forth here is getting me confused. This is what I'm trying to avoid, folks. Back up, Marsh. Back up. All right, Plebius, you just Corbin for 75. Corbin, do you want it for 75? Just say yes or no. And Corbin, why'd you bid 75, bro? I think Corbin, you did this on a bid like yesterday or the day before. You did the exact same thing. If you can't do it, then yeah, sold the. Like I appreciate your comments and all that, but you know if you're gonna bid, you got to be able to do the bid. You know what I mean? So Plebius gets an absolute score. Hope you love it, man. And because of all the nonsense, I'm gonna send you something else too, so it'll work out. Yeah, I'll send something else to you. I do want to screw around with some coral though. Well, yours said somebody else could have it. Well, like if you're gonna bid, and then another guy bids, and the other guy says, "Well, you can have it," and you're like, "Oh, you can." Like I can't just do that. You know what I mean? Like it's just like either you want it or you don't. And then if you don't have it, then you can't bid, bro. Can't be doing all that, Chief. What are we doing? What are we doing, Corbin? When do you do boxes of flakes for the nappers? I'm doing them right now if you want some. They're $50 a box. I still got like 4 to send out, which I'll have to do tomorrow. I could have done it, but Plebius came. Andre, you like both times you said give it to the other guy, so we're not gonna do that. Corbin, like I appreciate you, buddy. I see you donate all the time, but yeah, like if you're gonna bid and you can't just be like, oh, now I don't have it, so I can't do that, you know. I know, yeah. Sorry, I know you're not a bot because of that. So I do appreciate you, but and maybe there was a little bit of confusion or something. I don't know, but anyways, it's over with now. Plebius got him an absolute score. All right. right, so there's a fat seam here. I'm gonna catch it. We caught it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Petrified wood? No, it's Florida coral. Florida coral. That's right. That's right. You tell him, Hoosier. You tell him. You tell him, Hoosier. But Corbin, I do appreciate your little donations from time to time. Don't get me wrong. Don't get me wrong. But I am a man of, trying to keep your word. So I appreciate you, but also want to just kind of check you just a little bit. Making an airhead. And Andre, I'm sure you're on here, but I think I don't know what you got going on, but I think you're just trying to drive the price up. I don't know. I who knows? Who knows? I can't keep being nice to these folks. You gotta just lay the law out a little bit. At some point, you gotta just be honest. Anyways, on to this one. Oh, let's hoping that'd take a little more. Come on now. There we go. Goodness, it's kind of hard. You left me a hard one, Johnny boy. PayPal. Use another app. Yeah, like Cash App or Venmo. But if you keep saying like, oh yeah, the other guy can have it, or oh my internet went, like, all right, at some point you just gotta. I can't allow that to keep going, because it would be running up the bid on somebody who didn't deserve it, Now, if Tommy A and Tommy T and Mike Mason and Snyder and Tomlinson and Hoosier and whoever else I'm missing, Bassett, and if they were all in a bidding war, I'd be like, all right, yeah, this is some show enough serious stuff here. But right now, I can't take you can't take it seriously yet. That's a good flake. That's all good. And again, it's so hard to work these kind of oblong pieces, but to get them to work, they can be some show enough nice rock. Oh yeah. Probably shouldn't be, but yeah, that's true too. Make from these? I have no idea. No idea. By the way, y'all remember that stream where I did like 5 points? It was like, I'm gonna donate all this to Mom and Dad's Christmas. Guess who was watching? My mama. My mama was watching. I bet you she's watching right now. She would be. If she is, I want her to comment. I want her to say something. Say hello. She told me the other day, she said, I don't want to embarrass you. I said, Mom, you ain't embarrassing nobody. I don't know if you want to comment, Mama. Unless she's watching on the TV and she can't. Corbin says, I'm so sorry. Aw. We'll give you a chance to make it up. Give you a chance to make it. See, I told you, I knew she'd be on here. See, she's always in the background. Goodness. Good for Mrs. Anderson. Get those returns on your... I told you I'd be held accountable one way or the other. I knew I would be. That's a little seam. Crud. Just a natural little heat pocket in there. See if I can't bounce over it. No. That heat pocket's pretty brutal there. Might have to. Oof, that's tough. Mike can get around it. Anyways, Mama's there. She's around. Kathy, I'd be proud of that. Oh yeah, oh yeah. No, this isn't too hard to work. It's just, well, I guess that's relative. It flakes really well. It's just one that has a bunch of hurdles to get through. But that's one thing I think I'm the best at in my mind, or one of my best attributes, is that I'm a really good conserver when it comes to percussion flaking. And so even when there's just a little bit of room, I'm gonna do my best to get through it. Anyways, I'm about to end the stream. Thank you guys for tuning in. Straight up master class on removing a thick edge and keeping it thin in the inner space. Absolute master class. I don't know about master class. Let me lay that down. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Here, Lee. We like you, kid. Oh, yeah, we like you. He's a kid. I didn't know he was a kid. Had no idea. You're 12, dude. Bro, I had no idea. I had no idea. Okay, yeah, you get a little grace, Corbin. All right, dude. When I was 12, I had no idea what I was doing. All right, I take back anything. Thanks, Aaron. I take back what I said, Corbin. I was expecting you to be some, 30, 40, 50-year-old that's just trying to mess around. Yeah, you're fine, Corbin. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. No, I don't even know where you get the money to pay for that. So don't worry about it. Shoot, I may just send you something just cause. So, but then again, I don't know if your mom and dad will want you giving away your address either. So, Hoosier, I'm gonna end this stream before she can answer that because there ain't no telling what she'll say. All right, guys, y'all take care.